what they do, whose visages means faces, do cream and mantle like a standing pool. Means it is just their faces are just so green, just so sad, and they always put a face in such a way that people will think they will be always silent, and people will think they want to get reputation by saying that I am wise, I am serious and of deep thought. And what he wants to say that the men whose faces covered, their faces are covered like a stagnant pool which is covered with slime and dirt, and do a willful stillness entertain with purpose to be dressed in an option of wisdom, gravity and profound conceit, as who should say, I am Sir Oracle. So what he wants to say that such men remain silent and they want to gain a reputation that I am wise, serious and a person of deep thought. And as if, what do they say? That I am Sir Oracle means I am, according to the Greek person, according to the Greeks, the Sir Oracle is a person, a wise person. Means I am a fountain of wisdom, and when I open my lips, let no dog bark. Means when I open my mouth, let others keep quiet. Means I am so wise. By keeping silent, they want to create this kind of character. Oh my Antonio, I do know of these, that therefore only are reputed wise, for saying nothing, when I am very sure, if they should speak, would almost damn those ears, which hearing them would call their brothers fools. But actually, Antonio, I know such men. They are known as wise as long as they are silent. These kind of people are known to be wise as long as they are silent. But when they start speaking, the people, those who are hearing them, they would start cursing their ears off for the sin of calling their brothers fools. And I am very sure, if they should speak, would almost damn those ears, which hearing them would call their brothers fools. That's why I am listening to this kind of person. I will tell thee more of this another time. So this I am going to speak another time. But fish not with this melancholy bet, for this full guardian, this opinion. Come, good Lorenzo, fare you well a while. I will end my exhortation after dinner. So, but do not look for popularity with such a tool as your sad face. Means by making a sad face, you don't try to create an impression upon others that you are very wise, and you just don't behave like the fool gurgian. Gurgian is a kind of fish actually, it's a worthless fish, and it's a very greedy fish. When person go to bet on their fishing hooks, this fish is the first one who always goes and eats the bet, and he is easily caught. But when he is easily caught, after that the person realizes that this fish is a silly one, having which is very worthless. So you don't behave in such a way, but afterwards when you are caught, Antonio, people will think that you are such a worthless person. Now come, good Lorenzo, fare we well a while. I will end my exhortation after dinner. So, well, Lorenzo, let us go. Farewell for now, and I shall finish my advice to you after dinner time. Lorenzo, well, we will leave you then till dinner time. I must be one of these same dumb wise men, for Graciano never lets me speak. So Lorenzo says that let me be free till dinner time, and I must be like one of those silent wise men. But I will prefer to be one of those silent wise men, because Graciano never allows me to speak, because he always goes on speaking. Now Graciano is saying, well, keep me company, but 2 years more. More means more. Thou shalt not know the sound of thine own tongue. So what he is saying, if you give me company for more 2 years, if you stay with me for 2 years more, you will not be able to recognize the sound of your own voice. Means I will be only speaking and you don't speak any time. Antonio, farewell, I will grow a talker for this year. Farewell, I will start speaking because of what you have said. Now Graciano, thanks, I faith for silence is only commendable in a neat's tongue tied. So what he is saying, that thanks indeed for silence is only praiseworthy in a dried ox tongue. Now Antonio, is that anything now? Now exeunt Graciano and Lorenzo, and then Antonio speaks. Is that anything now? Is there anything of concern now? So now, is there anything to think about this now? Now Bassanio says, Graciano speaks an infinite deal of nothing, more than any man in all Venice. His reasons are as to grains of wheat hidden 2 bushels of chaff. You shall seek all day ere you find them, and when you have them, they are not worth the search. So now Bassanio says that Graciano speaks always too much. He indulges himself in all idle talks too much more than any other man in Venice. His speech is like just like how his speech is how it is just like 2 grains of wheat hidden in 2 bushels of worthless stuff. Means among the 2 bushels of rice stuff, you will only, if you go on searching among all his talks, you will only get 2 grains of worthful talks. You may spend a whole day to find them. You will be going on. He speaks so much, so useless talks, that you will be spending the whole day all along to just find out 2 meaningful sentences from those. Means 2 grains of wheat hidden in 2 bushels of worthless stuff. And you may spend the whole day after that. When you find them, what you will find? You will find them not worth the search. Means whatever you have spent so much time, but it is all useless. Antonio, well, tell me now, what lady is the same to whom you swore a secret pilgrimage, that you today promised to tell me of? So now here Antonio speaks to Bassanio. He is asking, well, tell me, who is the lady to whom you have decided to pay a visit secretly? You promised me to tell me about her today. So now Antonio is asking Bassanio about the lady, means about Portia, that you told me that day that you are going to tell me who that lady is, and you are going to pay a visit secretly, and you also promised me to tell me about her today. So please, I want to know about that. Now thank you students. The rest part will be put in part 3 of the Merchant of Venice. Till then, stay safe, stay home.